was 13, I wanted nothing more than to have a group of friends. Growing up, my favorite TV shows were Friends and How I Met Your Mother. And I think that's because when I felt I had no friends, the actors in the show were my friends in a way. But I'm grateful for the friends that I have now, because all I wanted was to feel like I belonged somewhere and I was a part of something. When I was 14, what I really wanted was this one girl. I had the biggest crush on her. Her smile made me smile, and her saying any collection of words, or even just one singular word, made my day. And I think this was the first time in my life where I would do anything, go to whatever lengths, just to see one person smile. And it didn't really matter what I had to do to see that smile. I just wanted to see her smile. When I was 15, I just really wanted to be seen. I've always felt invisible my whole life. Like nobody would really care if I was here or not. Like I wasn't even actually there. And back in high school, I had a couple of friends that were kind of well known. Like, people knew who they were in the school, come over to them. And then when I was around them, I felt like nobody seen me or noticed me. And looking back at it now, I think that's kind of where my, dream or end goal, ultimate goal of becoming famous stems from. Not being seen, not feeling seen. Because when you're famous, everybody sees you, everybody knows you. When I was 16, I wanted to not feel. I don't want to feel anything that I felt since I became a teenager. I didn't want to feel sad or anxious or nervous or anything else. What I did when I was 16, I pretended like I didn't care, like I didn't feel, like I didn't really have any kind of censorship or boundaries, right? I didn't care what people said about me, thought about me. I didn't care about any consequences or what would happen due to my actions. I was just doing it. It was do now, think later. And I kind of envy my 16-year-old self now, because I don't think I would be able to do that for that long. I was doing that for months, even though I was hurting deep inside. When I was 17, what I really wanted was my happy ending. The happy ending to my high school story. And I've always said this, but I feel like my high school experience was a movie, was a story. It could be turned into a book or a movie or TV show or something. I truly believe that. What I wanted was my happy ending to that story, to that movie, to that book, to that TV show. Maybe I'd get my happy ending by getting the girl. I never got the girl. And what me and that girl had, if anything, it wasn't real. And it didn't work. And I tried to make it work. I tried to force that thing to work so bad. And it didn't. And I never got my happy ending that way. Well, maybe I could get it by getting some kind of achievement, by getting some crowning moment, some singular moment that defined my whole high school career, validated everything I went through, and made it make sense. But I never got that either. I didn't win anything at prom. No prom king, no prom prince, no best dressed. And if I'm being honest, prom was the worst night of my life. I didn't get any awards at graduation for academic excellence or community service or anything like that. I didn't even get the gratification of hearing my name and walking across the stage, just me, in that sole moment where all eyes were on me, just for that one moment. I didn't get that because the ceremony was running short on time, I guess. And the program was getting rushed. So the students' names were being called rapidly. And I just heard my name. I had to walk across the stage as fast as I can, get my diploma, and shake the principal's hand, and then leave. I don't even have a clear video of that happening either. So I never got my happy ending to my high school story. But the ending that I did get, I feel like it was a perfect ending, because it perfectly described my whole high school experience. Every moment, everything that I was looking forward to, it ended in disappointment. It ended in a real way. It was a real life ending. And I guess that's what happens when you live in the real world. You don't get no fairy tale ending. You don't get no happy ending. You get your ending. And that's how it's meant to be. When I was 18, I wanted to be left alone. I tried to shut the whole world out. I had just started college, and I didn't make any efforts to make any new friends, join any groups or clubs. I still haven't really made any friends in college, and I'm in my third year. I didn't want to be fake and pretend to like people who I could really care less about, who I never wanted to see in the first place. And I think 18 is when I began to lose faith in people and humanity as a whole. Because there's so many things that I don't really even care about when it comes to people. And it's the same way for them. They don't care. When I was 19, I wanted to be appreciated. I wanted appreciation. I wanted people around me to appreciate what I did/do for them. I wanted people to appreciate the things that I put out, things that I created. I wanted to be respected and appreciated as a creative. But I also wanted to appreciate myself. My 19th year was a really hard one. I made a lot of mistakes. They were really my fault. So I was hard on myself for that reason, because I made the mistakes that I could have avoided. And all those bad things and mistakes I made altered the way that I look at life, looked at myself. Along the way, leading up to this very day, my birthday, I learned that appreciation is important. Appreciation can save relationships, build relationships, create relationships. It could change moods, it could save lives. And all with a simple thank you, or I appreciate you, or I appreciate that. And I feel like some appreciation is something that I will show more of. Because who doesn't like to be appreciated? I'm 20 years old. That's crazy to me, because at a point, I never thought I'd make it to 20.